Facebook friends and family, especially my fellow Jamaicans in the diaspora and at home. I was intending to do a video, however, I wanted to do the video when I am doing something productive. But this morning I received some sad news that touched me to the core, and so I am here pleading with you. Our country is getting in a desperate, depraved condition. And it is normal for persons like myself from the diaspora to go back at home and see things that, is a disappointment to us. And we enjoy ourselves, we criticize, and we come back and we go about our own business. What we don't stop to say or do is to realize this is our home. No matter where you go, Jamaica is your home. I can't sing, but it's okay. And so you always, no matter what, try to take care of home. There is lack of employment for these young people in Jamaica coming out of school. We have no infrastructure in the country, or the little that is there, it's in a dilapidated condition. The economy is bad. The level of poverty is astounding in terms of who the have and the have-nots. And we fail to see a country cannot succeed unless the people occupying that country is united and wanting that success. Our educational system is going to the dogs. We came from one which was advanced, and then now we're adapting one that has always been behind, only because it is from a first world country. They always say the grass is not always greener on the other side, and in some instances, yes. So today I'm pleading with each and every one of you. There are things you can do to help your community. And it goes back to a campaign I started last month. I started a campaign trying to raise $2,500 to get a printer, an industrial printer for the Ocho Rios Library. To date, the campaign has only reached $300. I have over 1,000 Facebook friends, and a lot of you guys are from the Ocho Rios area. Providing a printer for the library goes back into education. We're giving our youths the tools that will enable them to compete in Jamaica and abroad. We're allowing them to have access to tools that would not otherwise be there. A printer in a library facilitates research, documentation, and printing. And I'm not asking one person to provide that printer. If I could have done it with the resources I have, I would ask no question. But I don't have those resources. Most of the work that I have done back home, as much as I put it under the charity, they were self-sustained. And so I am reaching out to you, my fellow Jamaican, and everybody who can help. So please help me place this printer in the Ocho Rios Library. But not only that, please support Dollar for Humanity. Please visit www.dollarforhumanity.org or .com so I can utilize this foundation that is directed not only to doing things in Jamaica, but internationally, so that when countries are facing, disaster, from natural disaster to community building, we can step up and assist. But to specifically make sure that these funds go directly to where they belong. Most of the time when you're dealing with charities or even government aid, the funds are not reaching the core of those who need it. And so therefore, we still find that areas that would have been changed based on that fund is still in the same condition. My fellow Jamaican, today I got news of the death, the violent and undignified death of a woman I grew up with as a child. And this woman, though she had her mental illness, was one of those women that also shaped the person I am. She was kind, caring, always with a smile, immaculate. Looking at her, just by looking at her, you could tell that she is going through her struggles. And when you greet her, she would just light up. I remember seeing her in January when I was at home doing the Christmas thing, and she was walking on the road, and I stopped and I called her name. And she looked at me as if she doesn't remember, and I come out, I said, "Osborne daughter, man." And she beamed and she said, "Oh, Lily daughter, how you doing?" And she told me she was going to this area, pointed out this place where they do the cash pot. She was going to go get her cash pot. And that smile and that memory is what I will take with me for the rest of my life as she is gone today. Dorothy, you may not have had the chance to leave the impact that people think you could have left, but you have impacted in my life in a positive way, that I will continue to advocate for people like you and to make sure I do for my community as best as I possibly can. And another Scion in the community, Abu, that is doing his best in the Great Pond area as a community service. It is people like you who I grew up with that I am proud of. We didn't come from a lot, but we give a lot of the little we have. I'm asking us as Jamaican, come on, it's time for action. Let us get together, let us unite and get the job done. I couldn't have done what I have been doing without the support of persons like Derek Patterson, Beatrice Buchanan, Howard Ellis, these humble people from the areas that I come from, that take their time to come out. Some of those young men in Harrison Town, they came out to help in whatever project I am doing. My little brother, even when he doesn't show up, he finds someone to help. To come out and get these things done. They don't get done by me alone. I can do only so much alone. So please, please, please support your community. Start understanding that there are some things that we don't need. We don't need the extra 10 shoes. I'm a shoe person, and trust me, I love my shoe. But sometimes I have looked back later and realized, wait, I can only wear one shoe at a time. But that person doesn't have. There are persons there without clothes, without food, without shelter. If we come together, we can make an impact. And also, if we do what we need to do, we can maintain the standard of education that we have known to thrive on. Because the one that we're currently getting is not doing us any good. Also, parents, please try to have your children understand the need for social involvement, social development in their community. We have locked off those things and locked our children into these devices that are not teaching them how to interact, how to show empathy, or how to be empathetic towards another. We are raising right now robots. We are not raising human beings, we're raising robots. And we need to get these children knowing that a ship doesn't sail on its own. We need to be able to have every person doing their part for that ship to reach its destination. We also, in the diaspora, don't know where we're going if we don't know from where we came. So please, this is a call to action. We have to do better, and we must do better. Even though, regardless of if you support me or not, I will continue to do what I can until I can't no more. But I can't do it without your help. That's why I'm pleading for your help. The library campaign is still going on GoFundMe, or you could go to www.dollarforhumanity.org or .com and contribute. It takes only $1 per month, per person, per household to make a difference. Not asking for that much. What I'm asking is that everybody do their part. And if we all do our part, then we will see results. Please, I am crying for Jamaica, because Jamaica nice, It's a nice place. But we have to realize, and also the government of Jamaica has to realize, this is our home. Jamaica is for its people, and we need to work to make that be reflected, and so we can continue in our rich cultural heritage. My little island is one island where everywhere me traveling in this world, if somebody don't want to go to Jamaica, somebody want to be like a Jamaican. We are cool, but we are losing our cool. We are losing our cool. So please, one love. Let's get together and make Jamaica all right.